Yo, Jordan Merrigan here from the band Paradise Fears. We're here at the Bottom Lounge in Chicago, and we're gonna give you a little tour of the bus and van that gets us around the country. This is our beautiful machine, nicknamed the Cracker Barrel, because we're all really big fans of the restaurant, the Cracker Barrel. So we got this pulling our trailer, which is known as Cecil. Cecil is the name of the man we bought the trailer from, so we wanted to honor him in some way. So that's the name of the trailer. So here we go. Take you to the pilot seat here. This is where the driver, drives. Pretty standard stuff. We also have pretty good charging setup. This is like designated driver charger. When you're driving, you own this charger. Then we got the music. We got the tape adapter. Also another #1 van rule: if you are driving, you control the music. No questions about it. You are the head dog. So yeah, pretty standard. I spend a lot of time on this baby, swinging it around. Coming over to the co-pilot seat. A few things are more important than a good co-pilot when you're driving. Someone for those late night drives. You need someone to stay up with you, keep you entertained. It's kind of cool because everyone listens to different music in the band. So every once in a while you'll get, like when Anthony, our merch guy, when he guns for me, we're both really big old school Early November fans. So Anthony hops up and I'm like, dude, we're jamming Early November. Whereas if Cole was sitting up here, we would do like Coldplay or something. So it's cool to, like, depending on who your gun is, that's kind of determines what you listen to. We got there's always random stuff in the dash, not really that important. These are crucial. Overnight drives, sunflower seeds. I read once, heard once, that not only does the act of chewing seeds keep you awake, but the seeds themselves have some, beautiful nutrient in them that helps keep you awake. I don't know if it's true. I buy into it. Very, very crucial to especially overnight drives, which happen. They're unfortunate, but they happen. Suppose I can. Oh, the power inverter. This is pretty important. I don't know. There's like a little sign on here that's pretty humorous. The thing with this is the particular wattage. You cannot run 2 laptop chargers. You can get away with 1 laptop charger and a phone charger, but if you try and do 2 laptop chargers, you'll blow a fuse and then everyone's not happy. So that's very important. That's pretty good for the front, I think. So I would say let's just go on to the side and I would open this. You think, oh, maybe it's locked. It's unlocked. We don't know what's going on, but we've developed a foolproof method. You just open the front door, slide it right open, and you're good to go. So people wonder a lot if there's like assigned seating, how we divvy up driving time, all that stuff. So I'll go over kind of some van logistics. Pretty much only assigned seat in the entire van is right there, and that is where Marcus lives. That is Marcus's area. He's got all his stuffed animals over there. You got your giraffe, you got a little lion, you got a turtle, a little teddy bear. So Marcus kind of lives over there. It's kind of an unspoken rule that's where Marcus sits. A lot of times Anthony will be up here as well. Little messy. We got a little trash, but we typically do 2 or 3 times a week. We'll just gut the van, get everything out. Everyone will pitch in and help out. Got a little bag, some water, some chips. There's a shoe in there. I don't really know how that got in there. This will someday be a garbage can. For now, it's got toothpaste, organic throat coat, which Sam lives off of, coffee mug, like Band-Aids, logistic stuff, which make a really, really big difference on the road. I think those were gifts, actually, which is amazing. What else? Oh, I mentioned, while we're still up here, driving time. Split pretty evenly. We do 3-hour driving shifts. Myself and Grant, our tour manager, do a little more driving than everyone. Like last night, for instance, we drove overnight. Grant did the very last shift. He typically does like the late night / early morning shifts. I'm kind of the designated city driver, so a lot of times, sometimes someone else will be driving. If we're about to get into like New York City or Boston or somewhere that's like difficult to drive through, we'll pull off, I'll hop in, get us through. I don't know. For whatever reason, I do all right driving in the city. But other than that, it's split pretty evenly. Especially in the last few days, we've driven halfway across the country, so it makes a big difference when you have several people to help split the drives up. Typically, I don't know, there's a lot of jackets. We have a rule, no clothes in the van, but that always gets broken. It never fails. We'll be like digging through stuff and I'll find like 6 of Cole's shirts and I'm like, how do you even stay clothed like this? People have their own blankets. Like this is my comforter. I think this is Michael's blanket, but typically it's just kind of like if I'm driving, I'm not gonna you know, be wrapped up in my blanket. So typically it's like whoever needs a blanket can have one. There are 9 of us in our crew, band and crew, 6 band, 3 crew. So, you know, we got the 2 up front, 2 per bench, and then the last bench is someone gets to themselves, which is great, except in the summer when it gets really hot. There's no air back here. There's no vents. So we got these ceiling vents all the way up, but for whatever reason they decided to neglect the back seat. So if it's hot, a lot of times you got to rock no shirt or something. You really gotta, because it gets brutally hot back there. But in the winter, it's fine. You know, we can get heat going back there, throw a blanket back there. Yeah, so that's the van. Pretty, you know, good setup. We also have a pretty awesome trailer that, you know, trailer's what hauls your gear around. It's what holds your merch, what holds bags, everything like that. So having a good trailer setup is quite, it's, you know, it's a necessity. So, there's been some modifications done. Grant and myself and my father, a few different people have worked on it. We had these shelves put in, and these were not here. This was an empty trailer. So I'll kind of snip it. So these are really nice. You know, Anthony can keep his merch away from. This is typically where bags go, kind of where I'm standing. So Anthony can keep his merch elevated away from bags, so he doesn't have to take all the bags out every time. Put this bungee on. People always kind of use a bungee system to help secure everything, so it doesn't wiggle around while we're driving. So yeah, shelves all around, and then a wall, which is very, very important. So we put all our gear in from the back. The wall helps to keep it separated from the front, so we can push heavy stuff right up to it, so it's not going to move around. You know, little bar for hanging nice clothes, garment bags, stuff like that. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. And again, Cecil is the name of this trailer. It's to pay homage to the person we bought it from. So yeah, that is our van and trailer. Thank you so much for taking the time to check it out. Hopefully someday soon we'll be upgrading to maybe a bus or like a plane or like a Batmobile or something, I don't know. But yeah, thanks so much for checking out Bus Invaders. Have a good one.